Hello. Okay, all right. Oh, okay. Let me do some things real quick. I love how I just easily just migrate in my polarity. Like genuinely. Okay. Let me start off by saying go ahead budget yourself. What my mama ancient others. Budget yourself because you ain't gotta go all the way to like I don't know some fancy restaurant that holds a cheesecake encrusted strawberry cheesecake. Like, you ain't gotta go. You ain't gotta go to culinary school real quick already just to learn how to stuff cheese into a cake with strawberry. You ain't gotta do none of that. Go right to McDonald's and get one of these motherfuckers. They are so good. They are so good. And I love it. I love it. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Because this is so good. This and this never declines on what it sets out to do. Okay. Let me just. Mm, I would hate to live 3 hours away from a McDonald's because, girl, I need to know every single time this hit market. Mm. Okay, let's get into it. And if you didn't believe me, I mean what I say. I still got one hoodie that I never got though. I feel like that's when it all started, where people was like hating on me and stuff and trying to like prey on my downfall. If you know what I mean. Hello, can you hear me? You can hear me, right? So I'm trying to find out, like, shoot, why is it so low? I don't know. Turn it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. Can you hear me now? Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. I just had to pay attention to the room. To the room. It just got lower again. Oh, use ambient noise reduction. Is this too loud? I don't know. I don't know. I should keep the level right here because I don't know what's up in noise reduction, but it's just like it's too low. And I want to be octave, a confident speaking person. I ain't got time to keep like, you know. So ultimately, I just came here to really show you that I have so much self love that I have to contemplate what type of love I want to experience physically with another individual. Hold on 1 second, because I cannot find my motherfucking blunt. And I don't know where the fuck that bitch is. Oh, I found it. Hey. I'm sorry for cussing. I had to express today through to my TikTok that I'm a ghetto individual, and simply it just gets to the point where the hood never comes out of me. And it gets to the point to where the hood always express what needs to express. Because some people, they just really too country for me. Like, they so country, they never even fucking lived in a country, but they more countryer than a country itself. And it just be so irritating. Like, it's disgusting. Like, I look so disgusted by that energy, by that type of fucking way that people be. But we ain't gotta talk about artists because, like, we ain't got time for that. And that's why I just don't fucking really understand why people allow themselves to go through what the fuck they go through. And I don't understand how I almost was like that. Now, I will elaborate. So I know individuals who are going through, what is it? Situationships with other individuals who has cultural indifference, complete cultural indifference that mask our presence in reality. And reality in life will always acknowledge what needs to be acknowledged about said masks. Because some people genuinely always catching that COVID, and it's not cute. So at the end of that conveyance, it's simply just a acknowledgement that some people, they just don't really get the sauce, and they don't deserve to even have access to the sauce, and they don't deserve to even speak like they saucy, because like you completely are a fucking, like, what is that, a fraud, basically trying to just admit energy that. And I posted something recently and it said admit, but it was supposed to be emit. And like, I'm thinking about that right now. But anyways, they just basically trying to emit like some boss energy when it's simply like, you have a boss, sir. You're not completely who you think you want to be. And you should really just like chill out before you get your feelings hurt yet again, like you always do. And it's just like, it's so funny because I worked so hard to really show these people that they're incorrect about their actions. And I work so hard to show these people that who you think he is really ain't who he truly is. And they just don't be catching it. They just don't be catching it how they need to catch it because they want to see what they want to see. And it's just like, I just really desire the whole motherfucking reality that my previous relationship was more eye opening than a lot of people fucking like helps me realize. Like, it's just like I genuinely see that he's the best and the worst thing that ever happened to me. Cause like I feel like he cares. I genuinely do. But it's like how he cares is like he's looking, it's like he's in a sunken place. Genuinely. He's in a completely different view of himself. And I'm trying my best to be here as much as possible to acknowledge that if it wasn't for me, I wouldn't have seen that I could have been like that. And so I kind of want to help him see that through me too. I feel like me and him are going through the same issue where it's like he can't fully understand why he can't control himself. But I'm fucking learning that it's taking a lot to really just realize that, yeah, I can control myself. And yeah, I've been doing everything well because, like, look, you can still see yourself, you can still do you. But inside some senses, it's like I can see that it's a part of myself that isn't here, but it is here. It's like I'm not gone, but maybe it's something chasing after me. In a whole sense, it's not as if like I'm saying I'm being stalked. I'm just simply just saying that it's like someone trying to sit in my throne. And I dislike that a lot. And so I keep battling myself and also nurturing and rehealing and recuperating myself. Like it's basically like a challenge within myself. And it's like I'm challenging myself and I'm keeping myself on my own toes. So it's just like it's really easy for me to really know how to move next because I know myself. And so I've been putting in a lot of work of just not needing to be like anybody else. But I have been learning a lot from everybody else also, like Nicki Minaj, because I've been learning a lot about Nicki Minaj today and Pink Friday too. And it's like how I see Nicki is not far fetched. Like some of the things she said about Are You Gone Already? That song, I knew about the part where her mom that she was talking like she basically said how oh my gosh, shut up. Basically, Nicki said that her mom called her and told her that her dad had passed, but that she had a premonition about it. And that's really like it really showed to me because like I knew she had to be speaking about her like mom, you know? Like she couldn't have been like saying like that to her son because if she was saying that to her son, then ultimately like it wouldn't have added up because her son is still a baby. So I was about to light this blunt. I was like, girl, you did good. You deserve to hit the blunt after that one. But let me get back to work. Let me get back to work because it's fun to work. It's fun to do things that helps you learn things, make money, or friends or colleagues, you know. But anyways, like I was saying, Nikki is helping me see that it's better to just get to the point. That's how she's been teaching me today. And she's just really showing me that like I gotta like really step on motherfuckers' necks and really just show them like it takes time for you to get understood about how you understood how to be like insensitive. Or a two-faced person whose two faces is two completely different people. And that's why, Gemini is the lovers. Because that's like two whole entire different mind states. And I can say Pisces is two whole different fishes, but either way, they're still kois. So they're not like a boy koi or a girl koi. No, honey, they're asexual. They are like literally born from eggs that are asexually produced. So I don't even think sex is a thing for fishes. So that says a lot about my self discipline. It's really all in my own personal definement of my alignments. So asexuality has genuinely been something that I've been sincere about, but I love intimate connection and the idea of that because it's just like a part of me that just wasn't fully developed in the understanding. Like physical things, it's just like I think I'm done with it. I think I'm just done with a lot of like just physical things. But intimate connection is, and then let me look that up to be so for real, because I can like intimate is like sexual, right? And I believe it is, but I'm going to look it up myself because I rather have my own. Closely acquainted, familiar, close. So that can mean more than just sexual. So that means a lot to be, self reliance for me. If self reliance is something that some people don't understand in a spiritual or an intuitive sense, then it'll show in other ways. But I think that some people could be more intimate with people who, because some people aren't fully educated about what intimacy and all of that. But still, some people could just be more intimate in general, just in general, because that's the best way to say it without looking stupid. So, period. Like, if people could be more intimate with themselves, then maybe intimate connections could find their way to each other and be intimate with each other without clouding our minds. And I did say how I just don't know what to do, y'all. I don't know what to do how with this problem of idea where it's just like the problem is like I don't necessarily know in full words, and it's like in a sense it's like I'm seeing that it seems as if I need someone to really just let me go for real. Because in my whole understanding, I don't necessarily love the fact that people have destroyed ideas of what love is, but I do love the fact that it could be an idea of allowing myself to show my love in a way where it's not destroyed also. So I can teach someone how to create that love for themselves. And so, regardless, I just have to really know this, that it's harder to not know myself than it is to be someone else. And I feel like someone is so down bad that they are just getting pushed away from the idea of allowing themselves to love themselves. And so I try to make that idea come back for that person because it just does affect you too. Like when you say things to some people and they're pouring love into you, and you say things that it's like deprecating and you self-deprecate yourself, it doesn't make that person who's pouring into you feel good, and it makes them seem as if they shouldn't pour into you because you seem like a fucking black hole. You just trying to suck away their love so you can send it to someone else, and that's not okay. And that's why in my other relationship before the relationship that I had before another relationship and some other relationship before that relationship. Like it was just like I have been dating guys who just don't know how to truly love themselves, and I don't like that. And it was just kind of hard for me to love them how I wanted to because it just wouldn't have worked out. Like the love that I gave has always been real, and I never really lied. I really do feel these ways. But of course, I'm going to motherfucking protect myself. And if you thinking about which ways, if I ain't date you, then you don't know because I ain't tell you. You're not who I dated. So ultimately, it really hurts me more than it can realize that I just don't know what to do in a lot of cases and don't know how to say what I need to say because some people they don't have the best intentions for who they see as friend, and some people they don't have the best idea of what love is for themselves and other people. And it just really disgusts me to really not want to even be in love because I deserve to be loved by someone because I can love someone properly without being disgusting, you know? Like I don't have to like eat ass every single time or something like, But still, it's just like the fact of the but the fact of the matter is the problem has been masked instead of exposed. The problem has been shielded instead of acknowledged. So it's just, I just really don't vibe with a lot of people when it comes to their idea of what it is that they haven't fully expressed about grieving on, or other things. Because can you grieve a breakup? I'm about to look that up. But anyways, it's just been a lot of just detriment in existence where, honestly, some people feel as if their access to me is something that they deserve and something that they can manipulate or master, whereas they lack the access to themselves, and they lack the understanding that the same process that they're going through is the same that they went through. Whereas basically a slap in the face whenever they try to demean or put any detriment on them. So ultimately, once it's finally fucking like connected and the intimacy starts to like express, that's when they try their best to deter them as if they could replace them. But they don't realize that them doesn't even want to replace they. They don't realize how they team ain't strong. They relationship ain't strong. So that allows them to realize what it is that needs to be more analyzed than them needs to be analyzed. And it's just like it puts a lot more realization into everyone's eye once they can understand how they see themselves, so them can be good in their life. So regardless of the facts or whatever, like, didn't I tell you that I'm non-binary, right? I have told y'all this, right? Okay. So now I'm about to break down what it is that I just said. So they was basically this person, and how she doesn't realize her relationship is built on what it is that I'm going through. How she doesn't realize her relationship started because of what I'm going through. I'm just fucking busting these bubbles. But what I want to in a relationship is somebody that I can truly, truly trust without even trying. Someone that can be honest, someone that can be frugal with their emotions and also their fucking money, because I spend a lot and I need somebody to teach me how to save genuinely. Like, they gotta be sober, but they gotta smoke blunts. Like, you can't like do like hard drugs, but if you do hard drugs, like, you gotta know how to discipline yourself on it. So it's not as if you need to be sober, but that will be a plus. That will be something that's not even necessarily required, but it will be a better influence on me. And that also includes like psychiatry meds. Like, it's okay by me, but I just don't necessarily opt towards psychiatry meds. I'm more herbalistic than anything else. But you gotta be like emotionally like disciplined too. Like, you gotta be able to like not let me be pissed sometimes, or at least know how to not let me be pissed. Because in the previous relationship, like, dudes would just let me fucking like complain and shit. Like, can we like be more emotionally intelligent to be like, is there anything that I can do to help this situation? Because he has said that to me before. Let me not say that. But it's just like, as he said that, the long pause and wait and contemplation was kind of training. It kind of drained me. Only because I didn't know what the fuck to do. It was just like an issue. It was an issue on my fucking existence. And people expect me to be what it is that they are. And I'm not. Like, I can't do some things that some other people has done. And I just won't. So, and if you don't like that, then you can die. So, like, shit, regardless, because some people do some crazy ass shit and they need help. So, I just can't be around a lot of people. And that's why I don't befriend a lot of people. And that's why I'm always by myself. And that's why when I am with someone, it's someone that I know I can trust without even trying. And I can't just think that some people understand what I mean by that, but I don't think I understand what I mean by that either. So I guess that's why I always be with myself. And whenever I'm intimate is with someone that's kind of like worse than me. Like, eh, it's terrible. And I sometimes feel like, I don't know, I be with people that don't deserve me because sometimes I don't think I deserve to be like in love. So I don't know. But either way, I'm still in love with myself. So that won't stop. And if it end up trying to stop, then I'm just gonna end up stop fucking talking altogether. Like, y'all gonna have no access to this exclusivity. But that says a lot to me about like some like people's hiatuses. But anyways, I'm gonna finish watching this conversation with Nikki and Joe Budden. And yeah, I'm minding my fucking business. So Stay stunning. I love you if you love me how I love me. And love yourself because no one else can love you exactly how you love you, except for someone who loves you how you love you. It's so funny I say that because, oh my God, I'm cool. I love it. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.